Get that look off your face. I know you're sad.
Who?
Why are you sad?
Why?
You're sad because it's the last episode. I get it. I get
No,
it.
they're super excited because everyone's been going, I can't wait until you guys see the last episode.
Yeah, but it's always bittersweet, isn't it? Because like you're like, oh no, it's over after this. Oh no.
Yeah.
They reversed the titling on this one. This one's called The Rise. The last one was called The Fall.
Right, because you have to fall down to get back up again. That's why.
And I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Because I get up again.
No matter the number of tequilas.
That's not the song.
Aren't they talking about tequila?
Yeah, but it's like, I fall down and I get up again. And
I get knocked down.
I get knocked. That's what it is.
But I
Thank
get
you.
up again.
I get knocked.
Oh my
and I
God.
get up again.
You're not even referencing the song correctly.
Shut up. It's Chumbawamba. Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby, Koay, joined by ACHARA, KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at Cobra Kai, Season 4, Episode 10, The Rise. Now, fun fact, Robbie is in a movie on Netflix called He's All That.
Yes, he's all that.
Yeah, I was trying to say he's got that. I was just like, wait a minute. He's
No.
All That. That's the name of the movie.
Did you ever watch She's All That?
No, also fun fact, Robbie is a dumb name. So, let's check this out. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole thing with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page. Thanks. Patreon.com/JabyKoay, where you can watch the whole show with us, but you will need your own Netflix subscription so you can open up the show in an adjacent window to our reaction, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. Now, if you are watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us here. Really appreciate ya. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button, or punch that subscribe button, kick the bell icon, flip kick the all notifications, and karate chop the upvote button.
Woo!
Smash the upvote button.
Smash.
Smash.
Drop
smash.
kick.
Hulk smash the upvote button.
I'm a fan of the drop kick.
This is a long-ass intro.
Okay.
Let's jump into it. Here we go.
What's going on here?
What's his name got hurt? Remember his back?
Yeah, but why are there brain scans?
Because his brain got hurt. Ow, my back. And then fell on his head. Oh.
No! It's Stingray.
Stingray.
I was wondering if they would bring him back. I mean, the show's usually pretty good at bringing people back.
Call that detective. Tell him his John Doe is awake.
He's a John Doe.
Looks like it's just a pulled muscle. May ache for a bit, but you'll be fine.
Oh, thank God.
Let the pain guide you. If it's telling you to sit this one out, I'd listen. I'll
Yeah.
give you a nice pack.
Thank you.
That is not something a medic would say.
I know. So, like, esoteric. Listen to your body.
All right, we got a half hour. Show your back who's boss.
That's not the right way, Sensei. If you still...
What? Come on. You can't be Robbie.
Oh, nice. Good blocking. Okay. What the hell? Focus, dude. Uh-oh, sweet.
Ouch. Ouchie.
Oh.
He kicked him while he was on the ground.
I know.
Pretty sure that's not allowed. Pretty sure that's illegal.
What's up, kid?
Took it like a champ.
I can imagine what it must have felt like.
You can imagine. Tell me how it felt.
Well, like, not great.
And you wouldn't know. Because no one's ever been such a piece of shit to you.
Whoa, dude.
Well, maybe it's time you found out.
Step away from the dark side. Whoa!
How's that feel, LaPusso? Not great? Man, get up!
Come on! Ah! Hey, not fair!
Get ready for high school next year. Because you're going to be in a world of pain.
Damn.
Oh, God. What have you done?
It's Cobra Kai. No mercy.
It's poison! It's poison! Get out of there, Robbie. Save Kenny.
Anthony, just leave me alone!
I might be imagining things, but I'm pretty sure they swapped him out with an Asian stunt guy when he flew into the locker.
Oh.
And he was taking those hits to the stomach. I'd have to look at it again to be sure.
She just took
was
it.
like, throw me!
I am here. Throw me down.
It is time!
Because no matter what people say, it does matter whether you win or lose.
Because tonight, Cobra Kai's gonna die.
Very dramatic.
Yeah.
Here, rub some of this on.
No, don't work through it. Don't do it.
Show me you're ready to be a man. You do that? Yes.
Oh my God.
Rub that on. Got this. See ya.
Did you take acting lessons between, like, episodes 5 and 6?
Who? Johnny?
Johnny, yeah. Because it's just, like, gotten better.
Miguel Diaz has 1 minute to return to the mat.
Damn.
Kind of dramatic, isn't it? Yeah, it's the All Valley.
I'm just frustrated with Sensei Lawrence, though. Because he just had that moment with Kreese, and it's like, you're doing the same thing to the kid, you know?
I'd say his approach is a little different.
Slightly, but it's kind of the same.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
What happened to you? Are you okay?
I just wanted to wish you good luck and let you know that
All finalists, please report to the center map.
I'm always rooting for you, Sam.
All right, get out there. You gotta fight.
Miyagi-Do wins both matches. The title is theirs. Ooh, high drama.
Okay.
This is my chance to get back at Robbie for what he did to me.
This fight is not about him. The biggest battle is always the one within.
Exactly.
Concentrate, defense, focus, power. You find your balance, and those points will come. Right?
Competitors.
Go out there.
Focus. Focus, Eli. Deep breath.
Do you think he stands a chance against Robbie?
He's definitely the underdog.
Robbie, the show has shown us
Yeah.
Robbie is like legendary status.
Yeah.
Mohawk is definitely the underdog for sure. Like,
yeah.
Like underdog.
Yeah. Whoa. Aggressive. Whoa!
All right.
Whoa! Oh, missed. Uh-oh. Exciting. Oh.
That's not putting him on defense. Come on.
What is this?
Oh no, judo.
Oh. Is he gonna take off his shirt?
No, his thing came out. He's trying to fix it.
Oh.
Not a lot of attacking going on here. Come on, dude.
A lot of defense. Ooh. Okay, that was.
Continue.
Whoa. What?
That was a Bruce Lee reference. Oh,
The shirt's
nice.
coming off. The shirt's coming off.
Well, that's a jiu-jitsu move to use the
gi.
The uniform, yeah.
Yeah.
Their championship match will be decided for the first time since 1985.
Whoa.
By sudden death, overtime.
Whoa. Oh wow, look at everybody. Just like crazy.
That was incredible.
Any advice on the last point?
What's all this nodding?
Yeah, what's going on?
Give him all you got.
I thought Johnny was gonna come in and offer some sage words. Are you gonna close your thing? Oh no, you're just gonna take it off. Rah!
What the hell?
Surely. Take yours off too. Come on now. You've got less take it off. Go on. Yes. Yes. Yeah, now it's fair. Aight. Let's go. This is what the actors worked for.
This is
Shredded?
so silly. Oh, goodness.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Kip up.
Kip up. Come on. Yes.
Oh, that was
What
definitely
the?
wire
Yeah,
work.
that was wire work. Whoa.
Oh, he Black Widowed him, kind of.
It didn't work though. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Focus, focus. Ooh. He won.
He
Wow.
set him up, didn't he? He set him up. He
No.
set him up to win, right?
No, he could have had him if he hadn't been distracted. If he had punched him while he was down, I guess. Although technically he kicked him when he was down too. So.
I saw you and Miguel bonding and I freaked out.
What do you say we team up again?
You want me to help Miyagi-Do win?
Miyagi
Fang.
Fang. For today.
Hug it out, guys. Oh gosh. Terry's looking real mean.
Representing Cobra Kai, the Queen Cobra herself.
Queen Cobra.
I don't think they have queen cobras. They just have a king cobras, but.
And representing Miyagi-Do Karate, the Bonsai Badass. Samantha LaRusso.
Woo, woo, woo.
She's got the most, like, dilemma to work with.
Why?
Because she's trying to adhere to her mom's... she's trying to be respectful of her mom while destroying her.
Well, no, she can... The mom's not like, you can't destroy her, but just follow the rules. Like, don't play dirty is all she's saying.
So just follow the rules while you destroy her.
Yeah. It's karate, you know, like... She's like, bitch, you did not. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, calm down. Focus.
I'm attacking, but it's not working. What style should I use?
Defense. I don't know.
Your own style.
Yours.
Yeah.
Trust your instincts.
Go your own way. Come on, let's do it.
Every now and then.
Okay.
Every now and then. I thought there was more coming, and I realized that was the end of the sentence.
Whoa, what you do?
She's wasting energy is what she's doing.
Yeah, just confusing the enemy. What the hell? Oh, out of bounds, out of bounds.
She went out after she got hit.
Wait, hold on.
that
She
would-
can't get the point because Tory went out of bounds?
Well, he just missed the timing of it.
Whoa. Very grounded.
What?
She's very, you know, the roots of the bonsai go deep. What? What is this? Oh, okay. Whoa.
What is happening right now?
What move is this? All right. What the hell?
Let her do what she wants.
Wow.
You come this far. This is your fight now. So whatever happens, it's up to you.
Is that an arc? I feel like that's a character
Yeah, that's
arc.
a character arc. Kreese got an arc. I love it.
Wow.
That was nice.
A lot of turning her back to her. Why didn't you go for that punch?
Oh, no. It's a tie? No, if Cobra Kai wins, then they win? Therapy's been working for her.
And the winner of the Grand Champion Trophy and still the baddest dojo in the valley, Cobra Kai!
Wow.
We did the right thing, and we still didn't win. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, victory party at my place. Queen Cobra, you gonna be coming or what?
Yeah, I just gotta grab my bag from the locker room.
All right, cool. Hey, guys, let's go. Let's go.
Is Sam's mom gonna be there, or?
You know what? Played it just right. No one suspects a thing.
Wow.
Oh, no. Oh, well, that just makes you feel shitty, doesn't it?
Wow. Well, if that's the case, how did Robbie lose the other fight? I guess it was too obvious.
Yeah. No, but he should have deducted a point, right? For her elbowing her in the eye. Like, that's not... They're not into the space anymore?
They've outgrown it. We're going to get an explanation in a second, I'm sure.
But he and Daniel can't train people anymore, right? That was part of the deal.
Well, it was, but they cheated.
And I had all this hate inside of me. And I thought I could use Cobra Kai to control that. But it just made things worse, and now it's never gonna get better.
I got in the way of that. Don't blame yourself, you blame me.
I'm sick of blaming you, Dad.
Oh.
1998 Bollinger.
Wow.
I gotta give you credit, John. You reawakened something in me. Something I forgot was there. And I'll always be grateful for it.
He's gonna edge him out, isn't he?
To Cobra Kai. The #1 dojo in the valley.
I don't know.
I gotta say.
He didn't drink it.
He didn't drink it.
When you asked me what I thought your weakness was, it's Johnny Lawrence. This was all about, right?
Did he poison him?
I have been your strength ever since Vietnam.
Yes, there it is. I can always count on you playing the guilt card. How many times do you expect me to repay that debt before I swear?
What?
I'll make you Cobra Guy. But you gotta do something for me.
Oh my god.
His name is Sensei. Kreese. John Kreese.
Wow.
Whoa.
John Kreese, you're under arrest for aggravated assault and attempted murder.
You're gonna regret this.
I am Cobra Kai.
Wow. Jeez.
Damn. I mean, they brought back Stingray in a pretty good way.
What's going on?
Show him the note.
Oh no, has he run away or something? What?
I convinced myself that I could get over all of that by focusing on the tournament. I thought that if I won, that everything would work out. Tell Sensei that I'm sorry I bailed. His karate helped me grow, but I'm still not sure who I want to be. I think I need to know where I came from.
Oh, he's going to Mexico.
I'll be safe and I'll be back soon.
I called the police. I don't know what else to do.
I'm gonna find him and I'll make sure he's safe.
There's something I didn't tell you about my ex-husband.
Oh no.
You said he's a bad dude. Don't worry, I can handle myself.
He's like a drug lord or something.
He doesn't know Miguel exists.
Whoa.
Oh.
I just want my baby back home safe.
Whoa.
I'll make sure of it. Sure, I promise.
Oh
Wow.
Okay.
That's gonna be a...
Oh.
There's too much at stake to honor an agreement made with men who have none. Cobra Kai is going to keep growing and getting stronger. I need to do whatever it takes to stop them. I know this isn't your fight, and this is a lot to ask. But will you help me finally put an end to Cobra Kai?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Okay. Bringing in more characters. Wow.
I just want to say real quick, the actor playing Robbie, they really put him through the paces with that fight scene. Like, you could tell he was getting winded. like towards the end of the fight, you just watch him, he's like, unless he's just acting, which I don't think he was. There's no other point like that in any of the fight scenes at all in Cobra Kai, where you see people getting winded. Like, he was legit winded in the middle of the fight. They just had to use that.
I mean, that was really impressive. The finale fights between, well, at least for me, as someone who has like a very pedestrian understanding of fight scenes and martial arts and stuff. But I thought that was really cool because, you know, you really see how it plays out, block for block, punch for punch, kick for kick, you know, and having only trained in fight scenes a very, very teeny tiny bit, like, I literally learned a sequence which was maybe like 6 moves, you know, and that was hard. And these guys are, like you said, they're really being put through the paces of like this move, turn, do this, do that. It was really cool. I thought it was very, very entertaining, very thrilling, gripping.
Okay, so I'm at the part where Anthony LaRusso's about to get kicked into the locker. I want you to look at his face. Look at Anthony LaRusso's face.
Okay.
Because no one's ever been such a piece of shit to you.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's time you found out.
Watch his face.
Oh yeah.
Definitely an
that's
I feel the puzzle. Not great.
Watch his face again when he gets punched in the stomach.
Oh yeah. I bought it. I bought it though. In the moment, I bought it. It's okay. You can't hit children like
Jaby
that.
always notices when they swap out a white dude with an Asian dude. Every time. It happened in a movie called Who Am I with Jackie Chan. And they didn't trust the white guy to take the fall, so they put an Asian dude in there. He just like spin into the ground. I'm like, that was definitely an Asian dude with a fat suit on.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what
Gotta make it work. That's just like, you couldn't find a white stunt dude to take that those hits for like an
Well,
afternoon?
he's a kid. They had to find someone of a similar height. I guess they could have used a woman.
This was an interesting episode. Just like taking it in isolation, not the whole season, right? I'm just thinking about the fight scenes and the stakes of this particular episode because everything comes down to this. With the agreement made of can't teach anymore if you lose, etc.
Yeah,
like
the stakes are really high.
There's a lot riding on the backs of these kids. With regards to the fight scene between Robbie and what's the Eagle kid? What's his name?
Eli or Hawk.
Hawk. The actor playing Robbie was really put through the paces because he was showing all the stuff that he had. He was like, all right, this is my opportunity to demonstrate my gamut of moves.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm sure he spoke to the choreographer and was like, please just throw everything in there that I can do because like this is my moment. And so he's doing all the jumps, all these crazy things, while the actor Eli is mostly on the ground, like doing regular stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's why when it finally got to that point in the fight, he looks winded because he fucking is. Like, he set himself up like that.
Yeah, he laid it all out on the line. He put himself out there.
He was doing a great job in terms of the physicality and the movement and whatnot.
Yeah, really, really good.
The choreography is still kind of hilarious to me because this is not what would happen in a tournament. Like, you'd have sparring gear on.
It's okay. Just let go of that. This is Hollywood.
The moment, like, you get on the ground, the ref is getting in there, breaking up the fight. Having been entrenched in this world for a long time, it's a little bit hard for me to disconnect that. And so I'm trying to just let it go and just watch it for what it is. It's entertaining. I mean, don't get me wrong.
It was very exciting.
I think the reason why I'm just slightly bothered is because it's trying to have this halfway point between like a legit tournament fight and a street fight, or like it's street fight in terms of cinema, in terms of movies, right? Like what you see like Jackie Chan and Jet Li and all them doing. These are completely different rules that these fight scenes have to live by. And so to try to merge the two, I applaud the effort because that's not an easy thing to do, to try to like give it this spectacular Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon level of movement while having it be a tournament fight scene. You know what I mean? In terms of introducing character, I guess, nature, behavior, their history, the movement and whatnot, and going, okay, well, this character's more defense, this character's more offense, this is what they studied. They both have Cobra Kai, they both have Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
You know, they both have that training. And to try to introduce those elements in between the cacophony of, like, super moves, that was cool. Like, I appreciate that effort because the story of a fight scene is so crucial, especially when you just have a barrage of movement. It's like, without the story of the fight, you have nothing to hook into and to follow. And so I appreciate that. And on that note, I thought that the fight between the two girls actually was way more loaded than the fight with Robbie and Eli.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because they have, first of all, they have history.
Yeah.
And then secondly, on that note of, you know, following the types of moves that make sense for the characters and stuff like that, I thought that they did a really great job with that on the girls' fight because Tory always had her, like, signature style. It was kind of this, like, more boxing-y type stance, I guess. And then, you know, Sam was out there doing some artistic whatever.
I felt very split about about that particular fight in terms of the choreography or in terms of the execution of the choreography, because I thought that there was some really good moments in there.
Yeah.
And it was very, very clearly defined character stuff. Like, this is how Tory moves, this is how Sam moves. And you can really see there's a huge chasm between their styles, and then to pit those styles against each other in a choreography was actually kind of neat to see that, right? And that's what you should be doing in fight scenes, is that should be your goal all the time. If the situation can allow that should be your goal. And I thought they did a great job there. It's just that I couldn't tell sometimes if she was just a stiff actress with the movement or if that was the intention. You know, because karate is a little bit different than taekwondo, which is what most people in the stunt community come from. Like, the traditional fight scenes is like kung fu. I don't want to say Shaolin, but like
Wushu.
Wushu is the more specifically like what has been most used in Chinese Hong Kong cinema, right? And then over here in the States, most people came from Taekwondo. That's where that bow comes from. It's a very Taekwondo kind of bow. But then Sam started implementing certain moves, and I was like, oh, I can't say for sure, but they look way more karate-like than anything else in the show. You know, that looks so much closer to like Japanese karate than other stuff that's been going on. And so I thought the implementation was cool. I just thought that sometimes the movements looked a little stiff. I've seen some pretty dope Shotokan karate martial artists on display, like at their peak, yet, you know, like dope martial artists, and it doesn't look like that. Like, there's still a certain cleanliness to it, which this lacked. That's the only thing I was like, oh, you know, it's almost like watching Agent Smith fight, you know, or what's his name?
Oh, Hugo Weaving.
It was almost like watching Hugo Weaving fight, you know, because he's not a martial artist. He had 6 months of training for The Matrix.
Right.
You know, and so that's sort of the sense I got here. But I still applaud the actors involved because you could see it was them. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't stunt people. It was them doing the fight scenes themselves. I thought that the camera work could have been a little bit more creative there. It was just mostly just reverses. Like the same reverses every time with Tory and Sam. Because like if you watch the fight with Eli and Robbie again, the camera's doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah, they did have some
like,
cool camera angles.
Yeah, whereas with the girls, it was just like, okay, these two angles over and over again. But I mean, that also allowed, by contrast, it also allowed for a sort of a more intimate vibe.
Yeah,
you know?
you could definitely see the emotional stakes.
Yes.
That the characters were going through. Yeah.
But hence me feeling very split about the fight because like for every con that I'm mentioning, I feel like there's a pro to go with it.
Yeah.
But it was good emotional stuff, and I really liked that moment towards the end of the fight where Tory was like, "Are you okay?" and Sam was just like, "What?"
Yeah, like she's just stunned. Like, who are you?
I got a little bit shortchanged with the ending of this episode because Tory learned a big bombshell truth.
Yeah.
And that I guess they're just reserving that for the beginning of the next season.
Yeah.
So that we have an excuse to keep Miyagi-Do open because they cheated, and so now they got to prove it again. Like, who's really the champion?
Yeah.
And then what would be even more interesting is if it's almost like Fast and Furious, where if a villain survives, eventually the villain will become a good guy.
Yes.
And
or like Dragon Ball.
Or that's a better example. It's Dragon Ball. And so I feel like eventually what we might see is the unthinkable, which is Kreese gets bailed out by Daniels, and he's part of Miyagi Fang.
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is, Johnny's off on an adventure to get Miguel back.
Yeah, that's also very exciting. Like, I love this whole theme of the kids finding their own way, and whether that is Miguel kind of being true to himself. I feel like that is way braver than following along with what his sensei says and going out there and fighting with an injured back and just potentially hurting himself even more. To have the courage and the self-knowledge to be able to go, you know what, this isn't actually what I want to do, and I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to be pressured into doing it, is like incredibly mature and incredibly brave. I mean, I don't know if that's something that everyone would do in that situation, to be able to just step back and say, this is not my fight, I'm not doing it anymore. And then, Robbie had his thing where he's all like, he was trying to do the right thing with Kenny, and then obviously that blew up in his face. And I loved that moment when he went to the Cobra Kai studio and met up with Johnny.
Yeah, that was
and
cool.
Like, just his acting there, he was extremely vulnerable, and like you could see how much it meant to him to kind of, I guess in a way it's almost like being able to be that person that your inner child needed, but then like completely screwing it up, and being able to see that you've just created another angry kid who's just like you were.
Yeah.
And having that realization was really cool. And then of course Tory's as well, where she's like, no, I'm gonna fight my way and fight fair.
Yeah.
That was great. And then Sam kind of doing her own thing and all of that. Like, I loved all of those arcs for the kid characters in the show.
Yeah, I thought that was
good. It was incredibly moving.
No,
yeah.
I thought they really loaded up Tory though in a good way. Like, they gave her the most to play with, like, emotionally, mentally, I thought. Because she comes from a broken family.
Yeah.
She's trying to fix her family. She's trying to improve herself. She's trying to have this relationship. And she's, like, thankful to Sam's mom, but she also is, like, trying to follow the rules and keep her allegiance to her studio. Like, there's a lot going on for her that as an actor to play with. And I thought that was cool. I wish they gave the same to Sam. They kind of did, because she's pulled between, two worlds, which is, Johnny and her father.
And like trying to figure out like which one, and in the end, ultimately, it's like, no, take what you've learned from
both of us,
and just do you,
Yeah.
Which is an important lesson for everyone, I think.
That's true.
I feel like that was a major theme of this episode, and perhaps a major overarching theme for the whole season.
Yeah.
It's just like, find your way, find your path.
I still wish that the fight scenes were approached a little bit differently. I can't divorce myself from that thought. Because if you go back and watch the original Karate Kid, it's like the feeling is completely different. The original Karate Kid, all three of them. Like, the feeling in terms of the approach to the fight scenes is completely different. Now, I get that they're trying to update it for today's standards, and it's a different era that we're in now, and there's different expectations, but I think that's all the more reason to try to find a way to sort of, I understand the idea is to update that, but maybe not as much, Like,
how do you mean?
Because it's so goddamn fancy. It's like,
Oh,
It's
okay.
just so fancy, and I'm like, I wish that they found a way to, I don't know, dial that back 50%. I think the emotional stakes are enough,
Yeah.
or they should be, that you don't necessarily need all that. You're just so invested in what's going on with the characters, almost like watching a sports movie. When you watch a boxing match, you don't see people flipping and shit. Like, you don't need that. The stakes of the boxing match are enough. Usually, like when you watch any movie that deals with boxing, whether it's Creed or Rocky or whatever, you have this whole thing leading up to the fight. Most people who are watching it, they can't tell what's going on. Like, they just see the emotional weight of the fight more than anything.
And what it means. I think that's what I remember the most from the original Karate Kids that I watched, were just the emotional stakes of what each fight meant.
Exactly. And so I think that, concentrating more on that and then building off of that with choreography that serves the story, which, to be fair, they did. It just got a little carried away with like flips and tricks and stuff like that. And I say this as someone who has friends involved in this, as I found out a couple nights ago. Like, I have friends involved in this, and I stand by this feeling of like, it shouldn't have gone as fancy. I think that the emotional stakes were enough. Now, this is taking it too far, but if I had a wish list for anything I could want in this show going forward, I wish it was shot on film. Because like that film look, man, it's just like, you can't beat it. And the original Karate Kid was shot on film, and I get that, like,
it's too expensive to do that for a show.
No,
I think.
it's not. It's fine. They could do it.
It's expensive.
Netflix has money to burn.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, it would have been great if they shot it on film just to bring back that look.
That nostalgia.
Yeah, but what they're doing is they're using digital as a means to express that this is modern, and the film look is the past.
Sure.
Like, because it's obviously looks different. But
yeah, speaking about the past, though, we've got another character from past movie coming back.
Yeah, we saw him before.
Karate Kid 2, right? I've forgotten his
we saw him
name
before.
now,
We saw him before in Japan.
Yeah. So that'll be super cool. I was wondering how they would carry on with the training, because it would be weird to have season 5 and it's like, oh no, Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence aren't training kids anymore. But I guess it makes sense to kind of be like, oh, allow me this. So, because they don't have honor, so why should I honor this agreement amongst people who have no honor?
I had assumed that that Tory would come out and tell the truth of what happened, and that's why he would, like, he cheated.
I mean, yeah, that sucks though. That really cheapens the win for her, because she did it right. She did it correct this time. She followed the rules. She won fair and square, or so she thought. And then it's like, well, no, actually, the referee was paid off.
They established something in the episode which was a very clear strike, because she got hit and then went out of bounds, and the ref was like, "Oh no, out of bounds, it doesn't count." And it's like, that doesn't make any sense. But that kind of thing actually happens all the time in tournaments, like all the time.
Are they being bought out?
No, it's just that the refs can't see everything all the time. For the really epic fights, what you have are two people. I mean, this is from my experience. One person in each corner, right? I was going to find a way more complicated way to explain something simple. You got one person in each corner, so that's 4 people.
Yeah.
And then you have a center point judge, so that's 5 people watching the match for the epic fights. For the general fight, you have 2 people, one on each diagonal, and then one in the center. So it's 3 total, I guess.
Oh,
right.
They only had 1 in this.
They only had 1.
Yeah.
One dude who was like, no point, no, that's a point. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not going to catch everything, especially in a scuffle when there's so much going on. It's like you need multiple people to see, to verify points and whatnot.
Sure.
And so
Yeah.
punch or kick that actually lands being lost, that happens a lot. I remember once I was in a tournament and this guy kicked my hand, and because I looked at the same time, they're like, oh, kick to the face. And I was like, I was like so enraged. I was trying to like reason with the judge. I'm like, he kicked my hand, but like no one's gonna believe you. A misunderstanding of what's going on in the fight happens a lot, and that's what I took it as. I was just like, oh, that's pretty realistic. I kind of chuckle because I'm like, that actually happens all the time. But to find out there's actually a story reason for that, which is, it was a cheat.
Yeah.
Like the judge saw an opportunity to help keep it in Tory's favor. I was like, oh. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, and then Terry is just so diabolical. To use him beating up Stingray and then making him say that it was John Kreese, like, I don't know. I mean, I imagine probably in season 5 that, he'll come out with, oh no, I like wrongly accused him. But like, that's actually really serious to falsely accuse someone of doing something that they didn't do.
What you have there is another character arc, which is interesting because if you think back, like Terry was more timid and less aggressive in the beginning, and he was uncertain in the beginning, and then over the course of the season he's become way more aggressive and way more controlling and diabolical, and I'm like, oh wow, like they really did a good job with his character arc.
And Crease's as well, you know, like we were saying. I wasn't expecting Crease to have a character arc, but they did it, and that was really great to have him kind of be like, yeah, okay.
Well, they set it up really well because when they went back to the old dojo, he stopped the fight, right?
Yeah.
Because he was protecting Johnny.
Yeah.
And so you find out he actually cares about Johnny. Like he's obviously got a twisted form of love, but he cares. Like and so that came clear at the moment that it mattered most, which is when he told Tory, just do your thing.
It's like to fix the mistakes of the past because he didn't do that with Johnny, and then he saw kind of how that affected his life, and he has an opportunity here to help a young person make better choices, make the right choices. I know it probably sounds really trite, but ultimately it doesn't matter if you win or you lose a particular fight. It matters more if you did it correctly, if you feel good about how you fought that fight. You know, because you have to live with yourself afterwards. If you win through
winning at the end of the day.
No, but if you win through cheating, it's not going to feel as good because you know that you cheated.
The moral of the day is get rich and pay off the refs. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon, please, all notifications, and vote this up. Let YouTube know you enjoyed what you watched. If you did, I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.